Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. Coming to you barefaced today because I'm sharing with you my morning skincare routine, and also I want to share with you my get out the door quick makeup routine. So let's go ahead and get started. I already got my hair back and everything. Got a rag here, and y'all know I love the L'Oreal Revitalift Creamy Cleanser. I'm almost out, so that's why it's all open. Get a little bit of that out. Come on. You don't need that much of this stuff, and you just rub it on your face. I got a bowl of water here, and you just rub it in. You can use an exfoliating sponge if you want. I do sometimes, and I just love how clean this makes my face feel. It's some of the best out there, in my opinion, for drugstore. Like I said, L'Oreal and Lancome are the same company, and Lancome has some of the best skincare, in my opinion, out there. I just love it. So that's why I use a lot of the L'Oreal skincare. And the next step, I always tone. Toning adds moisture back into your skin and restores the pH balance to your skin. I use a cotton round because cotton rounds soak up less of the product, unlike a cotton ball. Cotton ball soaks up a lot of the product, and you waste a lot using that. Just wipe my whole face down, and I even bring it down my neck. Okay. And then I put on my Skin Nutrition eye roller. I put that under my eyes in the corner. And with this, I got it at Dollar Tree. It was $1. But I highly recommend rubbing it in because it gets kind of tacky if you don't. And I do rub it over my eyelids. And I'm going to go ahead and put on my Soft Lips Chocolate Mint to moisturize my lips and get them ready for my lipstick and everything. And then next up, y'all know I love my Goat's Milk Day Cream. I take a little bit of that, put it on the back of my hand like that, and I just got the Yes to Carrots, not Yes to Carrots, excuse me, the Yes to Cucumbers line. This is the day one, and I take a couple of pumps of that because it's got the sunscreen in it. Just a couple of pumps because it doesn't take much, it's really thick, and I mix them together on the back of my hand. And then I'll rub them in. Rub it down my neck. Always remember to moisturize your neck because it ages too, just like your face. I even put it over my ears too. And whatever's left I rub on my hands because it helps your hands also. Now, while that's drying, I'm going to tell you about this. This is the Hawaiian Tropic Silk Hydration Face SPF 30. Got this, and I read the back of it, and glycerin is one of the top ingredients in it, and we all know glycerin helps your makeup stay on your face better. That's why that Nivea Shave Balm is really popular, because of the glycerin helps. So I decided to try this as a primer one day. It worked. My makeup lasted all day with it. So you got the benefit of the SPF and the benefit of a primer in it. And it's very hydrating. It's got moisturizer in it. So when you're in a hurry, this is a quick step. So you don't have to worry about, since you didn't even have to worry about moisturizer. But I always do. I like to moisturize because I'm dry skin. I'm prone to dry skin. And I always like to moisturize the heck out of my face morning and night. More during the night though. But with this, you got your SPF, your moisturization, and your primer. And I'm not tugging that hard on my skin. I know it looks like I am, but I'm not. And I always try to rub up as much as possible because that go against gravity on your face, guys. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on my eyes. And I have this, I told you about my Be a Bombshell Cream Eyeshadow in Submissive. With this, I don't have to use a primer with this because I use it as a primer, as an eyeshadow base. and my hands are wet and I can't get it open. And so what I use this for, I can do a quick eye look with this without having to worry about putting eyeshadow primer or anything on, and I really don't have to add any other eyeshadows with it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put that on, work it up into my crease a little. And the brush I'm using, this is the Target Up and Up brand. This is their concealer brush. You get 2 of them. The other one's more slanted, the tip's more slanted, and I use that as for the concealer actually. And it works great for that too, but I find this works great with cream eyeshadow, especially when you have long fingernails and you can't really dig in there and use your fingers that easily. But you work it up into your crease, and it looks like another completely different color up in your crease. And I love that about it. Okay, let me get my wipe here. Clean up in the corner there. And I usually do not line my upper lash line when I'm in a hurry, because you know I'm in a hurry, so I don't have time for that. I'm using my Too Faced black eyeliner and quickly lining my lower lash line. I try not to tug on my eyes as much as possible. Okay. And then I'm going to take my MAC, I rubbed the number off, I can't see it, but it's their pencil brush, their smudger brush, and I'm taking this brown eyeshadow from e.l.f. and this is in, okay, I can't see, Moon Dust. It's this darker one up here. This is one of their dollar eyeshadows in the Create Your Own Compact, and I'm just running that on the pencil brush, tapping it off, and smudging out my lower lash line real quick. And y'all know that these eyeshadows are in my project pan right now. And I'm doing really good on them, except for the teal. Teal's gonna be the death of me. Because it's such a bright color, you don't use it all the time. I use it mostly to line my lower lash line when I want a real bright pop of color. It's really good for that. Okay. Let me clean that up real quick. Okay. And I just realized that I do not have my eyelash curler up here. Sorry guys, hang on, I gotta grab it. And if y'all hear my cat crying, I'm sorry. He thinks I've got him knocked out for good. Okay. Let's curl my lashes real quick, and this is my E-Mite eyelash curler. And I'll start with my Wet n Wild Mega Protein mascara. This is the one that I really like because it nourishes your lashes and helps keep them from being brittle and breaking. Heart, please be quiet. Sorry. Okay, that's the first coat. And then I'm going to go in with my Instant Lash. And this gives my lashes more length. Since I'm not lining my upper lash line, you know, I like to have a little bit more dramatic eyelashes. And this is a really good one. It's only like, I think, $2 at Walmart. And I never really do my lower lash line because I don't care what brand it is, high or low, and it usually smudges. Then, before I do my eyebrows, I always like to put on my foundation or whatever I'm wearing, because and powder and stuff, because I don't want it to get in my eyebrows. I'm going to use the Neutrogena Visibly Even BB Cream SPF 30, even more SPF, because I need as much as I get in Fair to Light as I can get, because I burn really, really easily. And I got this little artist palette. I like this because I'm not putting it on the back of my hand and getting messy. And if you gotta mix foundations, this is really good for it. And I'm getting, this is I think a Soho Blender face sponge that I got at Big Lots for like $2, and it's really good. It's really soft. It's not hard at all. It's kind of hit or miss at the dollar stores, you know. And I always put some on your ears. I always use a BB cream when I'm in a hurry, because you don't have to be as perfect with it as you do with the foundation. And if my skin's doing really good, I find I can get away with it. Sometimes I don't even put that on. I just put a little bit of concealer on if I need a little bit of spot treatment. And yes, I'm going fast because this is how I am when I'm in a hurry. But I always make sure I bring it down my neck, because you want your neck to blend with your face, with the rest of your body. You don't want to see that line along your jawline before your neck starts. A little bit more on my chin. For some reason my chin's been getting a little redder lately. My rosacea is starting to act up again. Okay. I think that's how I like it. And then I'm going to go in and set my under eye with my e.l.f. tone correcting powder, just the yellow one. And I'm using the e.l.f. blush brush for that. I always look up when you do this, because that way you decrease the chances of it getting, you know, making the fine lines show up even more. Okay. And since I'm in a hurry, I just dropped my brush. I'm not going to contour, I'm just going to bronze and, you know, use that as kind of my contour. And I'm using my Black Radiance face powder in Mocha that I said is actually working as a bronzer for me. I'm really surprised. Oh, first I need to set my powder. I need to set my BB cream. And this is a dual fiber brush from MAC. And I'm using my NYC Smooth Skin pressed powder to set the rest of my face. And then on my neck, I'm using my Wet n Wild Reserve Air Cabana, because it has even more SPF in it, and it's great for the neck. It's so big and it lasts a while, even though, look, I'm already getting pan in it. I just got it about, what, a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago. I love it. It looks so good. And it looks good on your face too, gives you a nice little glow. When I'm not really wearing much makeup, I'll put it on my face. That's that. Okay, now let's go in. And like I said, really light hand with the bronzer. I tap it a few times and stipple it onto my forehead, and then I'll rub it, you know, circle it around and blend it into my forehead. My hair's getting in my way. Come on, hair, get out of my way. Let me refix my hair here. Don't get all in my way. And I'm sorry if you hear a train in the background. Like I've said before, I'm so used to them because I've lived here from next to the railroad tracks for over 10 years. And I do it on the side and then bring it down. But anyway, we live like less than a mile from the railroad tracks. So it kind of, I'm used to it, so I don't hear it half the time. I just block it out. I always put some on my ear too. And then do my neck. And bring it down. I always bring it down, especially if I'm wearing a V-neck like this, because I want everything to blend in. Okay, and then I'm going to use my Plum Sorbet Blush by Black Radiance for just a real quick pop of color, and I'm using my Wet n Wild Vegan Blush Brush. And y'all know that I cannot go anywhere without highlight. I love my highlight. I'm using my e.l.f. Pinktastic blush for my highlight. Just do a little right here, little on my nose, Cupid's bow, and then on my cheeks. I kind of do it like that and work it into the blush. And then I do put some up here for highlight on the brow bone. I just use this brush because it works just fine. Just blend that in. And this is why I wait to do my brows, because I don't want to get any powder and make them look funny. Okay, that's enough highlighter, Nita. Step away from the highlighter, Nita. I can't help it, y'all. I love my highlighter. And then I'm going to get my e.l.f. spoolie that's Seen Better Days and comb out my eyebrows. Usually I use my e.l.f. brow kit, but today, you know, when I'm in a hurry, I use the Ofra eyebrow pencil in Universal because it goes a lot quicker. I really like this. It actually does my me really well. It's not too red based like some of them tend to be for brunettes. And it's pretty easy to put on. What's in my eye? There we go. And I got it in my Etsy bag a few months ago, and I'm really liking it. I'll have to see how much they are and maybe go get one. I'm liking it better than the It Cosmetics Universal one. This one's a lot, it goes on a lot easier. The Cosmetics one was just a little too hard for me. I like the way it was shaped, but you had to press too hard to get any color out. Take the spoolie and blend that out. My eyebrows are the bane of my existence. I hate doing my eyebrows. I used to not have to do them, they were dark enough. But as I got older, and I'm using my e.l.f. brow set, as I got older, they started getting lighter and started getting blonde. Not gray, blonde. Which was really weird. I don't know why they started doing that. I really need to go get my eyebrows done, like really bad. They need to be plucked, trimmed, everything. Okay, now I can tell my bronzer went down a little bit. One of my tricks, instead of powder, I get my beauty blender or my beauty sponge, and it's still got, you know, foundation on it, and I'll go like this. And it gives you a sharp line right there. If I don't like how far down everything went. And next up, lips. My favorite thing, I got the NYX Butter Lipstick in Pops. This is my favorite. I put it in my weekly makeup basket, and this is an easy and quick lipstick to put on. You don't need lip liner, and you don't have to worry about going out of the lines too much with this. Quit talking so you can put your lipstick on, Rita. Okay. Let's see if I don't mess up anywhere. Okay, and then for lip gloss, I always have to put lip gloss on. I got the, this is one of the LA Colors High Shine Shea Butter lip glosses that I didn't have, and this is in Playful. Isn't it pretty? Let me swatch it for you. This is going to be a color I'll probably wear a lot of. Isn't that pretty? Love it. And you can wear it by itself too if you like. You can do that with all of them. Clean up anything. Okay. And there we go. That is my morning skincare routine and my quick out the door makeup. I can actually do it in less than 10 minutes if I'm not filming it. And I mean, I can get out and it looks pretty decent and get me through the day. But you know, I have my shortcuts and everything I showed you, and you can try them out if you like. Do you have any questions or comments? Please leave them down below. Thank you for stopping by.